I haven't posted a beatmaking video in about 2 weeks. So why don't we do that? Wait. Gotta close the door, baby. What's up, guys? It's Timo Music here, and I'm back with another video. So today, we are going to be doing a challenge. So basically, here's how the challenge works. I'm going to be making 5 loops today. Then, we're going to be making 5 beats tomorrow. This stage, we're going to be making 5 loops today. This is a double episode, so this is part 1. And then tomorrow will be part 2. And then, after, I pick the beats, and then I choose which one to rap on. So, let's get into it. So basically, I have my template over here in Logic, and what we're going to do is we're going to open up a plugin to start off our first loop. So I've picked a sound. It's in Purity, and this is the sound right here. Now we're going to make the melody. Simple melody. Nothing too complicated. I think we should just add a couple more things just to fill in the space. Before I add my next sound, I'm going to EQ some of the sound because we don't want that muddiness. Now that we've got that, now let's add the next sound. So I've layered this melody with a bell sound in Labs. This is the preset I chose in the tuned percussion bank. What we're going to do is EQ the sound a bit. We don't want that sharp, like, high noise. So now that we have the next sound that we load up, I layered this with a guitar. I want this loop to be nice and, like, not too much reverb, it's just nice and dry. For like a nice, like, quick beat. Like, it's just a fast trap banger, quick beat, very short sounds, and not sounds that don't have too much reverb. First loop, done. Now that we've got everything ready, we should set the tempo first. I'm going to set it to 154 BPM. I'm going to do an 8-bar loop. I went into Contact and selected the Grander here. I'm just going to adjust some of the settings to my preference. I've adjusted some of the settings to my preference here, but now let's make the melody. The scale I want to go with is E minor. I've laid down some bass notes, and now here's what we got. So, what I did was I added a top melody over here, and I added some middle notes, put it up an octave, and added some cool changes in that scale. And here's what it sounds like now. That sounds really good. What we're going to do is we're going to humanize this. This will give it a more realistic feel. I humanized it and added a little strums, with a couple strums in the chord progression, and now it's time to mix it. So what I did for effects, I cutted some of the low That's a little bit of some of the high. I added also some reverb, a little bit of reverb. I added some vinyl just to hear that nice warm vinyl feel, old sounding sound. And then I added just a little bit of chorus. And here's what it sounds like now. Piano is just a little bit quiet, so I just turned it up just a tiny bit. Second loop, done. I've chosen my sound for the third loop. It's in Purity, went to the slow synth bank, and the preset is analog pad. Tempo is set at 135. Let's make the melody. So I have this chord pattern that I played out. Here's what it sounds like. Just a 2-chord progression, simple. Here's what it sounds like. Another chord progression in E minor. We're going to add a little bit more to it, maybe 2 or 3 melodies, and then done. So I've added some EQ to this pad. Here's what it sounds like. And then I added another sound. It's just a bell arp. So this is what it sounds like just by itself. So it's just the top note of the chords playing. So here's what the melody sounds now. Then I added just one more sound. It's just this bell that plays. It's just 4 bars, simple melody, just playing a little melody following the chords. Just added some EQ to cut some of those frequencies, and here's how it sounds, just by itself. Here's the melody all together. Third melody, done. Next one, right up. So I've made this chord pattern, this melody, whatever you want to call it. I added some chords on the bottom here. We're in the key of F minor. Tempo is set at 107. I just want a little bit more slower vibes. And then because I want to add different stuff to the melody. First of all, let's cut for the chords, let's cut some of the low end. Maybe some of the low end as well. Just cutting out the frequencies of both of these. So I've added some vinyl on both of these, set it to 960. I only want that warmth feel, that warp for the vinyl. That's what I always use vinyl for like that warmness, that color, and it gives it a specific vibe in those times, just to remember those times, wonderful times, where there was a specific uniqueness of that year in music. So, here's what the melody sounds like. I really like that. Loop 4, done. So for the last loop, I just want just a very simple melody, done. So what I did, I set the tempo to 122, just a nice bouncy melody, and I just laid this melody. It's just a very simple melody. We're in the A minor scale, opened up purity, went through the presets, went through the first preset in the piano library, first impression. I took out everything because I don't want any of these like Vox pads or whatever available. I just want that one piano sound I really like. And here's what it sounds like. So, we got everything here, all the loops done. Here's what all of them sound like. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye.